Welcome to Parkway Family. My name's Aaron, and you are?
Willie.
Willie, nice to meet you. What brings you in today?
I've heard a lot about the SKYACTIV engine. Can you tell me about it?
I sure can. They call me Mr. SKYACTIV. And the reason for that is I know quite a bit about this vehicle. But first, let me start by telling you why the SKYACTIV motor is the right vehicle for you. One, this vehicle meets future EPA requirements. Two, it's probably one of the best 40 mile per gallon vehicles out there worth driving. Not to mention the power plant in this vehicle. One thing I would like to talk about is the fuel efficiency and the gas mileage that it gets. And one thing you'll notice if you come over here with me is that this vehicle gets an average of 40 and up to 47 on the highway. It averages 28 miles per gallon in the city. It is a 4-cylinder, 2.0 liter that has 155 horsepower with 148 pounds of torque. One thing you may notice immediately about this power plant is the blue cover. That's something that's a little bit different than what we've done in the past. One thing you'll notice if you look at the hood, it's bare. There's no fire retardant mat, and the reason for that is they built that all into the cover. One thing that this motor does that a lot of vehicles don't is if you're looking for the perfect balance between performance, fuel economy, and low emissions, the Mazda 3 SKYACTIV is the right vehicle for you. Not to mention, it does meet future EPA requirements, if I didn't say that, and it's affordable to most. And one of the reasons why it is affordable to most is because Mazda has a first-time buyers program where almost anyone can get approved.
What's so special about the SKYACTIV motor?
One of the special things about the SKYACTIV motor is the fact that it has a fuel injection pump that is operated by the exhaust cam. And this fuel injection, direct fuel injection pump distributes the fuel into the fuel rail at 2,900 psi. Being that it does distribute it at 2,900 psi, it does shoot it into a specific pattern that is specially designed to optimize performance at a wide variety of operating conditions. Not to mention the pistons in this motor are specially shaped, and I'll go over that in just a second, but the compression ratio in this vehicle is 12:1. Okay, that's higher than most Formula One race cars. Not to mention, it's higher than some Corvettes, some Ferraris, and some Lotus. One of the beautiful things I love about the vehicle is, again, it's only taking regular gas. And the direct injection allows for a cooler fuel charge. It stops knocking, and it stops pre-ignition. One of the other things, like I just said, was the pistons. And the pistons are volcano-shaped. They're dome-shaped, and the reason they're for that is to keep you from losing energy when it does combust. They keep you from it reduces your emissions. There's quite a bit. But one other thing that I'd like to talk about is the transmission as well. The transmission in this vehicle, basically what Mazda did is they've taken all the transmissions out there, period. They threw them into a blender and they came out with the best one they could. You know what that transmission is? It's any time the vehicle's going under 5 miles per hour, the transmission uses what they call a dual clutch transmission, which is going to give you more of that connected feel and a better drive. But also when you're going over 5 miles per hour, the transmission in this vehicle uses a multi-plate clutch. And this allows for seamless shifting experience that anyone can enjoy. But it is more of a direct feel. It also gains 4% in fuel economy by using this transmission. And it allows you to get that more of a direct drive like you would out of an automatic motor. A couple other few things and neat little fun facts that most people might not know about this vehicle is they did redesign the front of it. And based off the studies that they've done, basically the coefficient drag on this vehicle is 0.27, I apologize. And what that allows for is you to get that extra fuel economy. But one thing you may notice is the prominent fenders on the side, perhaps the dynamic character body lines running down the edges. The new smile is enhanced. But again, all of this is part of the technology. But one thing that I will say is we're not the first vehicle to achieve 40 miles per gallon. However, we are definitely the first vehicle worth driving. Another interesting thing you may notice are the headlights. They're going to be blue. That'll give it right away that it is a SKYACTIV motor. They've got a bright chrome exhaust finish. And outside of that, one thing I'd like to say, if you're at a crossroads between your shopping and you're not really sure which direction to go, and like I said earlier, you're looking for the perfect balance between performance, economy, and low emissions, the Mazda 3 SKYACTIV is the vehicle for you. Let me ask you this, Mr. Willie. If I could earn your business today, meet your terms and conditions, would you take this vehicle home?
Absolutely.